Exploding. Oh no, it's exploding! It's exploding!
Welcome to No Fabs. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome to today's job. Today's job is a Skoda, is a Fabia that, isn't it? Yeah, it's Skoda Fabia 1.2 TSI. Now this is a bit of a tricky one. It's already straight piped from the cat back. So what that means is it has got no center silencer, it's got no back box already. Now the owner has booked it in for a downpipe, which is gonna make this car sound, there's no other way of saying it, horrific. It's gonna make it really, really loud. So we are gonna give him a call in a second and we are just gonna double check. I've just flicked through messages we spoke to him about before, and yes, he said that he wants to do a video on it before and after to see how horrific it sounds. I guarantee you, Carl, it's gonna sound horrific. But we're going to give you a call in a second and we're just going to confirm it for all the viewers to hear. So if you do hate it afterwards, we can all just laugh at you in comments and say, he told you so. Let's give it a little rev before, see what it sounds like, and then we'll give it a little rev afterwards. It'll sound horrible. So this is cat back, straight pipe, stock downpipe. It's got a big ass dump valve on it.
I really would have just left it at that.
I would have left it at that. For a 1.2 TSI, it sounds pretty decent. It sounds pretty smart. I almost guarantee once we've done this downpipe, it's going to sound horrible. But let's give him a call now, and then we'll see. At this point, I'm going to give the customer a call. I'm just going to explain to him, look, this is going to sound really, really, really loud with a downpipe on it because it will essentially be a full straight pipe then on a 1.2 petrol. I do not recommend doing this. It will sound horrific. I'm going to ring the guy and I'm probably even going to put him on loudspeaker. I'm going to let you hear what he says. And yeah, as long as he doesn't say any naughty words, maybe I'll put it on this video. Let's give him a ring. Let's see what he says. See what he says.
Hello?
Hey up, Carl. It's Nathan, NAW.
All right.
Just thought I'd give you a quick ring before we make a start on this job. So it's already straight pipe, this car, and obviously you booked it in for a downpipe. You know that this is going to be really, really loud, don't you, after?
Yeah, it's going to be stupid, yeah.
Just check it. And that's exactly what you want, yeah? You want it stupid loud.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
If I need to at some point, I'll get a box put in there.
You will want a box put in this, I guarantee you. I bet you don't even make it home before you message me saying you want a silencer in it. But radio, we'll get it done, pal.
Alright, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, bye. So there you go. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. Carl, who the owner of the car, he said he wants it stupid loud. I don't know why. It's a 1.2 TSI, but there you go. What more can I say? Let's do it. Let's get cracking then. He has been warned. You guys are my witnesses. I've warned him. So the first thing under here we've got to do is we've got to disconnect this lander sensor. My mind's telling me it would be easier if I took the shield off, but I don't think we need to because you can get access to clamps. So I'll probably drop that clamp undone. Then we're going to have to go up, drop subframe off, get this one off and see what we're dealing with. I have built one of these before, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they're too bad. But let's get that lander sensor unplugged, get clamp undone, get subframe off, see what we're dealing with.
There's two in and there's one there and all. They both need to come.
What?
There's two lander sensors. That one goes down to exhaust and all.
Just took light away, I know, I've just done that. Come back with light. Where's the other one go?
That one goes down to exhaust, but looks in it.
Yeah, it probably will be actually, it'll be after the cat way, innit? Right, pop both of them undone then, yeah. We're actually looking at right thing.
I know, I'm just trying to move.
Oh. 6mm Allen key, I think. Yeah, it is 6mm Allen key. Oof, it's toasty down there, let me tell you. Do you know, I think one of them jigs up there off his roof for one of these, you know.
Oh yeah, it is in fact, isn't it? 1.2. Is this definitely 1.2 this and not that 1.4 supercharged and turbocharged?
Sure, it's a 1.2. Yeah, plenty high enough. That's nice, got a wheel bolt missing. Probably got 4 missing, I'm guessing. Oh no, just that one. Right, what we got under here then? So it's already been straight piped. Not by us, not a bad job neither. Nice job to whoever's done it. Not too sure about what's going off with clampy clamp situation, where I've got one clamp and another one, but anyway, we're not here to judge. We're here to do a downpipe. So that's what we're doing. Now, subframe has got to come off on this. All this has all got to come out of his way for us to get access to drop the original downpipe down. So that's going to be his first job. We're going to get it jacked up, and yeah, we're going to get this subframe off and out of his way. So there's all the old stuff off. We did try and avoid disconnecting steering rack, but unfortunately we did have to disconnect steering rack eventually. We couldn't get it out, so drop steering rack off at universal joint inside, just let it dangle, then that gives you enough room to get to everything else. That's easy peasy. Right, luckily for us as well, we have actually got a jig for this downpipe. So I made one of these many years ago and I jigged it, and you know what, I think this is probably the first time I've ever even used this jig. Now I've had to alter it slightly because the exhaust, what's on it, is not standard. And you've seen that little bit what they put in there. I'm unsure why they did that, whether they made a mistake or whatever, and so that's altered it really from what it should be on a standard jig essentially. So yeah, I've had to make this longer than what it would have been if I were making it for a standard car. But other than that, we've just had a trial run. Fits an absolute dream, it does. Everything, all my markings are on here. So we need to put a lander sensor there. We need to put another lander sensor there. And we do need to do hangers, although when I made this jig, I did do a bit of a cowboy job on the hangers. I'm not that happy with how I did the hangers on the jig, so I'm going to do them on car just to make sure I get it absolutely perfect. But yeah, this is ready to wipe it down now, get it purged, get it welded, and then we'll get it on car. Oh. So in case you're wondering what that's for lander sensor. One of them. Second one's up here. Second one goes there. There's the second one. Right, we'll give them a good wipe round now. Here's his Lambda Bosses, M18 by 1.5, fit beautiful on pipe. They've got like a nice curve in them. Just actually trialling these ones at the moment. I've been using some other ones for years. I'm getting these ones at right money now, so I'm trialling these ones. So far I've had good results with them. Poof, just like that, we have a 1.2Tsi downpipe all welded up, apart from the hangers. So we're going to fit it on car now. Everything's all done. We're going to put it on in the idea that it ain't coming back off. We'll put the hangers on when it's on car. We'll put his brand tag on when it's on car. Just because I weren't too sure on my jig. I'm not that happy with the hangers how they are on the jig. To be fair, I could do with borrowing another one of these cars off someone, refine this if we're ever going to sell it. To be fair, I've never sold anyone. This is the first time I've ever used that jig, and it's done me proud today. Look at that. That's shaved so much time off of this job. We've literally just built it on jig, and I'm almost certain it's going to fit like a dream. But let's find out, shall we? Let's find out if it is. Right, you're not going to be able to see me, but you're going to be able to hear me, because I'm going to be up on top on ladder. I'm going to get the turbo V-band started, where I kind of guides it in from underneath. Rightio.
I put the clamp on the actual exhaust because you can barely see.
Clamps here, yep. So go on, you guide us up now.
That's on that, definitely on.
Right, I'm not going to go mad, I'm just going to leave that loose a little bit like that till we've got it where we want it. Right, I'm going to magically appear in a second. That's it now, isn't it? We're ready to
good.
Get subframe back up and everything. Right, so apologies if all you can see is my big head.
Is that right way? No.
Get rid of them stones. Back to front, like, innit?
Got it.
Yeah.
That's on that. It's gonna ramp. In fact, you need to like.
Well, you've got to come up a bit with that first.
Yeah. That should probably be enough for you to get it on.
Practically lifted it up.
Not enough space down there for 2 people.
Isn't a lot of space.
I'm gonna have to let me pull this wheel out first. That's what I have to do. I have to push wheel.
You might have to disconnect that rack arm. Just be careful
Yeah,
how
I
much you
did,
pull it
I did.
though.
Move it like that. Should be able to get it all close too.
Right, now come back in. Right, get your ball joint nuts started on that side. Check that by hand. So yeah, I am going to check everything by hand. I'm whipping everything up with buzz gun just to get round it all quick, but I'm going to worry about everything by hand, make sure everything's tight and done up properly as it should be. Right, and there we go. 1.2 TSI downpipe mated to an existing catback straight pipe. So this car is now fully straight pipe, turbo to tips. Now remember what I said earlier, don't you? You remember? Which is gonna make this car sound, there's no other way of saying it, horrific. It's gonna make it really loud. And let's see if I'm correct. I will be, this will sound horrific. Let's find out.
Sounds like a lawnmower when you squeeze it. Once choke goes off, it might be a bit quieter. Doesn't seem to be getting any quieter. Oh, they'll get a lot quieter like that, but on a cold, wintry morning, that's going to wake up everybody on the street.
I've got no words. What did I tell you? Told you it would sound horrific. You imagine that? Imagine living next door to that. That starts up at 7 in the morning. Jesus. Horrific. Anyway, I'll give it a little rev for you. You're probably going to be sick, so get a bucket. The worst sounding exhaust I think I've possibly ever heard.
Even I don't think that's...
I think we're going to have to go out in it for a laugh, aren't we? We're going to have to. It's DSG, so it'll probably sound alright when you're driving it on boost, but guys, do not straight pipe petrols. Just don't do it. They sound like this every single time. Don't do it. So I bet you any money this guy will want a box in it before he even gets home. You heard it yourself on the phone call. I tell these people, they don't listen. Let's go out in it for a spin. Let's have a laugh. Right, so my first impressions, I'm embarrassed to drive it. It's horribly loud. Oh.
I'd rather be seen in that pink Mini.
I know, I would. I would rather drive in that pink Mini than I would drive this like that.
Head down.
Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I say it again, guys. Do not straight pipe petrols. It ends the same way every single time. It sounds like a trumpet. Oh my God, it's awful. It's just awful. There's no other way of putting it.
Power.
It does not sound nice under any RPM. It sounds awful no matter where you are. Might even put it in sport just to stop it making that trumpet sound. Was that worse? Yeah, that's worse. It's a 8 fart cannon. Listen to it.
Oh God.
What a fart cannon.
He's not gonna like this.
You all heard it. You all heard it. You all heard me ring him, and you all heard exactly what I said. So, what else can you do at that point? What else can you do? It's just, it's take the money and do the job they want, innit? You can only advise. I will be 100% correct. This guy will not even make it home before he wants a silencer in this. In fact, if we see him on industrial, if we see him knocking around, he'll want a silencer in it before he even leaves. It's awful. Oh my God.
It sounds like a banger car.
It sounds like a banger car. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed to drive this. I'm so embarrassed.
It doesn't sound nice. Even the
God.
SG doesn't sound nice.
No, nothing sounds nice. Nothing sounds nice.
Minimal drone.
DSG sounds atrocious.
Oh God. Why does it quiet?
God. Well, 70 mile an hour, it doesn't drone. That's one good thing, but just if you're having thoughts about doing this to your car, just stop. Just don't do it. Do not do it. I've no other words.
Yeah, should have left it. Should have left it.
It sounded absolutely sweet as it were. It's not the end of the world though. Putting a silencer in it, it will sort it. Because I've made a full system for one of these before, turbo to tips, and just one silencer down middle, it will sort it. But for now, he has got the most horrible trumpet sound you've ever heard in your life. If I see him, mind you, we're getting on for time today now. We're probably going to struggle to do it today. I'm probably going to have to make him live with it for a few days as punishment for not listening.
He might turn around and go, I like that.
He might, if he says he likes that,
Let him have.
oh my
Send
God,
him away.
he's bonkers. Absolutely. Carl, if you like that, you are bonkers if you're watching this video. Jesus. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear it properly on camera, but if you can. Oh my God, it gets worse the more you rev it. Let's get back to base. Go on then, Carl, what's your final reaction to it?
It is.
Have you made a mistake?
I definitely have, yeah. I'll probably book him for a box today.
It's a bit loud, innit? What's your name?
Seth.
Seth, you're going to be the coolest kid in your school now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're going to be on YouTube. You have to show up.
Walking to school.
Yeah.
You have to show all your mates that you're on YouTube. What do you think?
I already have a channel.
Have you?
Yeah,
What's
little-
your channel? We'll link it.
It's called Gaming Gaffney's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gaming Gaffney's. I'll link it in description and get you a shout out. What do you think to your dad's car? Is it too loud?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Smoke spitting out, not good.
So do you like it or not then, no?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, but it's mad.
It's mad. Crazy rate. Well, we'll wrap that video up there, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching that. It sounds horrific, just like I said it would do. I'll be booking in for a box very shortly.